We all remember our favorite teacher, that special person who helped shape our life. The favorite teachers at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock are a remarkable group. They inspire, they challenge, and their influence helps their students rise to heights never dreamed in their future careers. Dr. Hussain alRazzaq strives to teach his students to be problem solvers. He integrates new technologies into the classroom to help foster innovative thinking and involves his students in real-world projects in the classroom and in private industry.
Students excelled in industry-sponsored projects, and the proof for that is that several of the past generation of student teams have already published papers in peer-reviewed international conferences.
A group of his students are currently engaged in a project with the Little Rock National Airport to design and implement a system that will make the airport more efficient and customer-friendly. They've earned praise for their creative solutions from airport administrators who say their work is first class. The students, working in collaboration with a team of UALR MBA students, recently won third place in the governor's competition for entrepreneurship for the business plan they created for the airport project. Since 1992, Professor Colleen MillerBarger has taught legal writing at the UALR Bowen School of Law. During that time, she has done much more than help hundreds of students become competent communicators. She has also helped them mature into ethical attorneys who serve their clients and communities well.
I think the single most important thing I can do for my students is to help instill a strong sense of professionalism. And I mean professionalism not just in the sense of being committed to being an ethical lawyer, but also in being committed to doing the best job that they can, to think about how every aspect of what they do when they represent somebody's life or property or children or whatever that may be, to understand that these people depend on them and they have a responsibility to those clients.
Through technology, Professor Barger makes herself accessible to students virtually around the clock in an online forum that she created. By putting her heart and soul into teaching, she is helping shape the next generation of Arkansas lawyers. Dr. John Bergen's teaching career before and after earning his Ph.D. has been based on a mission to help improve classroom education in impoverished schools.
I tell people I'm an old hippie gone to seed, and I realized I couldn't change the world, but perhaps I can make a difference in one neighborhood. And I spent 20 years on one street in Southwest Little Rock before I came to university. And those relationships and that experience are still important in that the examples that I have, or real life examples I have when I'm talking about theory in the classroom are meaningful. And hopefully humorous.
Those examples, along with the other tools like the teaching DVDs he produces, ensure that his students are well equipped to join his mission. Dr. Bergen is also helping change the world through a vital summer literacy program that provides professional development for veteran teachers, hands-on learning for graduate students, and a rich reading experience for elementary students. Students leave Dr. Steve Edison's classroom confident they can compete in the global market. They've learned from a professor with a long and successful marketing career who has given them the insight that can come only from real-world experience.
Depending on the discipline, being in industry is either really helpful or absolutely necessary. If you're teaching sales, you can't teach sales if you've never carried a bag. If you're teaching strategy, people listen to you and accept what you're saying more to the degree that you've actually done it. The measure of my success is how successful my students are.
Dr. Edison's goal is for students to be able to add value to the firms that hire them and to continually excel in their careers by using critical thinking skills and lifelong professional development. One of the things Dr. Clifford Franklin loves most about teaching is the excitement of passing along knowledge to future generations. His knack for taking complex theories and making them relevant and his emphasis on hands-on learning gives students a strong foundation to sharpen their clinical skills.
The thing that excites me most about this job and being able to come in and work with these wonderful students each and every day is twofold. The first is the privilege and the responsibility that I have of choosing the material that needs to go into their young minds. And the second is the most important, and that is the role at which these students are going to go and play as a clinician for their patients. So the outcome of my teaching ultimately is the health care of the patients.
Dr. Franklin's easygoing style and dedication to teaching has made him a student favorite. His students say he's a professional in the classroom and a friend and mentor in life. In 2003, instructor Jay Sims stepped up to serve the Department of Earth Sciences, volunteering to create online courses for the department. Quite a challenge for a field-based geologist that embraces an experiential approach. But Sims approached the project with the same enthusiasm and passion he brings to his classroom or to the field. And today the department has gone from no online courses to serving more than 200 students online.
Well, certainly online courses are important for a metropolitan university like we have here because so many people have so many stresses on their time. So putting courses online is important so that we can reach as many students as possible. I've tried with my online classes to actually get the students out to look at some rocks so that they know that there's not just things that they see on the computer screen, but actually get out in the field. Also, of course, we also offer extra credit field trips in all our face-to-face classes, and so I encourage the online students to try to join in that.
Sims designed the online courses with sound files attached to PowerPoint slides, so they closely resemble a face-to-face lecture. And students appreciate his online availability. He logs onto the site several times a day, 6 days a week, to consult with students. Students think of Dr. Lee Williams as a hero, an inspiration, a one-of-a-kind teacher. He's passionate about history and captivates his students with engaging lectures and a dynamic presentation style. World civilization is Dr. Williams' favorite area of history. He's fascinated with the struggles of the era and the development of humanity.
I like telling stories. Stories are really the essence of what history is about. If you ask me about what I want students to have from my class, is that the story of the human condition is one that links all of us together. We may come from different backgrounds, we are a part of a different old community, but we are all humans, and my greatest joy is linking up with students how we all are one people. In the end, we are.
Dr. Williams is known for making extra time for students who may not be as well prepared for college as others. He shares with them a lesson he learned from his favorite teacher. Through hard work and persistence, one can realize great achievements.